I'm William Grantham with IchimokuWeather.com with this quick analysis of Peloton Interactive Incorporated. As we can see on this FinViz chart, there is a big red candle on today's trading action. If we scroll down a little, we can see from the news that they are recalling 125,000 treadmills because of risk of injury or death. We're going to take a look at the trends on the stock, the momentum, the support and resistance, and if you think this stock is a good one to move into, when would be a good time to move in. After coming into this year, making a new high of $171, the stock started the trading down through the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen before consolidating for a while right above the cloud. Cloud held a support for just a little bit, and then market action went up, found resistance at the red Kijun-sen and fell down through the cloud all the way out and has been riding underneath the Tenkan-sen ever since. It came down and found support right at the black line, which is our 200-period simple moving average. Market price then was able to ride it for just a little bit, fell through, got back above, went up and challenged the bottom of the cloud, but then started having talks of this recall come out, and then we gapped down, and then we traded down sideways for a bit, and then of course we're down on massive volume today. Our volume as of this broadcast is over 9 million shares, and we can see by the line down here on the bottom that this is above average, the black line being the average of the volume, and we are way above our average, but not as much as the run up back here in September. Our short-term trend is price to the red line, to the Kijun-sen. We are underneath it, so we are bearish. Our medium-term trend is the red line to the blue line. Right now, the blue line is below the red line, so that means our medium trend is bearish as well. And then our long-term trend is price to cloud, and being underneath the cloud, we are in a bearish long-term trend. Taking a look at our individual lines for momentum, the blue line is slanted down, and that means that the Tenkan-sen is definitely showing a bearish momentum to the downside, as well as the Kijun-sen right above and with its sharp angle down as well. We are in a bearish channel with the blue line being below the red line. The lagging green line is underneath all market action and the other elements of the Ichimoku, so it is also indicating a strong downward trend. The cloud itself is also reflecting this, being red and showing a downward arc. This is our weekly chart, and we can see that this is somewhat of a new trading issue, an IPO that happened last year, and we can tell that by the fact that the cloud is just now starting to form. Now, our cloud on the weekly is based upon calculations. The longest calculation looks back 52 periods, and then it takes the highest high and the lowest low, divides that by 2, and plots that as the line, and then to plot the line, it projects it forward 26 periods. So 78 weeks after the IPO starts is when the weekly cloud starts to appear, and we can see that right here. Now, on the weekly cloud, we can see a nice, strong, flat bottom. That's going to be our support down below, so we're going to go ahead and put in a line right there, and that shows we do have support at $78.26. The flat line on the cloud right above us is going to be resistance, and that's going to be coming in at around $94.91, so around $95. Up above, we can see we have a flat line on the red and a little bit of a flat line on the blue, so this is a nice resistance zone right here. So we're going to go ahead and put in another line here at about 127 to show our resistance right above. We can see our lines here on a daily chart, and market action has come down, but has not quite challenged the 78 bottom of the weekly cloud yet. So it'll be interesting to see if it comes down far enough to be able to challenge this over the next few days. If you are interested in getting into this stock, what you would be looking for is first for price action to get above the blue Tenkan-sen line. The next sign of a turnaround would be price to get above the red Kijun-sen. The next sign after that would be for the blue Tenkan-sen to cross above the red Kijun-sen. Then you'd be looking for price to come up and challenge the bottom of the cloud, move up into the cloud, and then of course, once price moves up above the cloud, then we would have a long-term trend that is bullish to the upside. Over the next few days, it will be interesting to see if price even moves up and touches the blue line if this downtrend continues. I'm William Grantham with IchimokuWeather.com. May your trades be true and your profits strong.